Welcome to the GYPSY TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Show support. Subscribe to GYPSY TV. If you got children, if you got nieces, if you got nephews, if you got little cousins, if you have friends that have kids, make sure they subscribe to GYPSY TV. Please do that. Show love and show support.
Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, co-trainer and cousin and former world champion, Andy Lee Jr., who is the cousin and co-trainer of now undefeated, newly crowned WBC British lineal heavyweight world champion, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Andy Lee had a decorated career, his own right, finished his career 35-3 with one draw, 24 by way of knockout. He was knocked out himself twice. Andy Lee became the first Gypsy to win a world title, right? Andy Lee is an Irish former professional boxer who competed from 2006 to 2017. He held the WBO middleweight title from 2014 to 2015, and in doing so became the first member of the traveling community to win the world title. He is the second cousin of heavyweight champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and also his co-trainer. Andy Lee had some interesting things to say regarding the trilogy match between his cousin Tyson Fury, who's the WBC lineal heavyweight world champion, and former WBC reigning heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Andy Lee believes that there was something definitely wrong with Deontay Wilder. He says in studying the tape, preparing for the trilogy match, he says that just looking at the first fight and looking at the second fight, he clearly was not himself. His legs were clearly not there. He says, I'm hearing that people are saying he's making up a lot of excuses. He says, I see a lot of things being said in the media. He says, I don't know if that to be true. He heard that Deontay Wilder water was spiked by a member of his team. Obviously, he admitted that, denounced the fact that it came from somebody in Tyson Fury's team that was paid off to do so. He stated that, but he clearly definitely had something wrong. He says he has to be more aggressive. He says, and part of it is due to the fact that Tyson Fury gained weight and the very large man was coming forward and his legs wasn't there. He says he thinks that he needs to be working on his legs. I definitely heard that he's working with Joe Goosen, right? He says it could have been the fact that his eardrum was busted. But it looked to me from the opening bell, he clearly was not himself. He didn't have the legs. If you compare the two fights from the opening bell of the first fight to the opening bell of the second fight, he clearly didn't have the legs. Something was definitely wrong. I don't know if it's an excuse or not, but he says, quote, he looked like two completely different fighters compared to how the first fight went. Tyson has a jab will damage, his jab will be damaging in the improvements. He says Deontay Wilder had a great jab that was null and void in the second fight. He says, but Tyson Fury is going to improve as well. But he expects the better version of Deontay Wilder in the trilogy match. So he comes out, and I'll quote one more time, Deontay Wilder looked like two completely different fighters compared to how his first fight went. So he says that something clearly was wrong. He heard the excuses. He don't know what it was. But his legs simply did not look like they were in the first fight. He looked like two different fighters. He says he had to work on his legs. He says it's been something that he needs to be working on now, right? And this is coming from Andy Lee, who's a cousin, a relative of Tyson Fury, a former world champion, the first gypsy to become world champion, and a co-trainer of Tyson Fury. So you get a lot of people coming out saying that Deontay Wilder's making tons of excuses, and he's just being a sore loser. But when you have everything adding up, and you have all these different people like Andre Ward, Andy Lee, who's a co-trainer, and so many different people coming out and saying that from the opening bell, he just didn't look like himself. And then Deontay Wilder comes out and he says, well, somebody in my team was compromised and spiked my water. Well, it kind of adds up, don't it? I mean, these are people that are not talking to him, that's saying that when they do the research and look at it and do film study, they see something's clearly wrong with his legs. So it kind of adds up, right? 1 + 1 = 2. Is it so much of an excuse? Who knows? But we'll see in the trilogy match, won't we? But let's see how this all plays out. Bob Arum, top-ranked legendary CEO and promoter, stated that he believes the fight will take place outside of the United States in a different country in November or December at the end of the year. So he's looking forward to it. Obviously, with everything going on, there's going to need to be adjustments made because this is a huge trilogy match. This is a heavyweight title match, and with no audience and no live revenue, no live audience, no gate sales, no pay-per-views being how they were, that's going to take a toll and have a serious effect on how the negotiations play out and where this fight lands. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.